The I-Team has been following the struggles downtown since the pandemic. Now about 3 years since our first report, the Loop Alliance says pedestrian traffic is hitting pre-pandemic levels. Still, many storefronts are empty, and we wanted to know what's being done to bring businesses back. There are plenty of people packing the streets on Michigan Avenue and the Loop. In fact, the Loop Alliance says foot traffic has skyrocketed in recent months.
1.5 million pedestrian impressions on State Street for average week.
So people like Brooklyn Scott are wondering why more businesses aren't coming back as quickly.
This is like the main heart of downtown. It's kind of like empty.
In this area on State Street near Monroe, you can see a string of empty stores with paper on the windows.
I think people want to see a more vivid downtown area.
According to the latest vacancy rate data from Stone Real Estate, the Loop faced a fourth straight annual vacancy rate increase in 2023, jumping to more than 30%. We're seeing all the people, so why don't the businesses want to be here?
People got sort of a negative feeling for what's going on in the Loop, and it's up to us and groups like ours to convince the investors that there's a dollar to be made here.
The president and CEO of the Chicago Loop Alliance says there are efforts to fill some of the vacant storefronts with art and fashion pop-ups until permanent retail finds its way back.
The pandemic certainly changed behavior, where people shop, what they shop for, the kind of merchandise they're looking for has changed a lot, and the State Street hasn't been able to keep up with that.
He says the problem is many of the rent prices haven't changed much since 2019. He and other experts say landlords are waiting to see if stores will eventually pay those same rent prices. In many cases, a landlord's bank lender won't allow them to lower the rent, or the landlord needs a certain dollar amount to cover property taxes and expenses. Another option is for building owners to sell. Stone Real Estate says this empty section of stores on North Michigan Avenue was recently purchased at a reasonable price, which means the new owners could offer lower rents.
That new ownership group has a very good shot of leasing space to someone new.
John Vance from Stone Real Estate says newer clothing brands are taking over empty spaces, like athletic apparel store Alo Yoga, which opened late last year. Vance also points to Ralph Lauren renovating its store. The H&M will soon be leaving this North Michigan Avenue location empty, but it will be filling a space in the old Apple store. And up-and-coming clothing retailer Aritzia is taking over the former Gap space.
When those two stores open and the pedestrian and the shopper is walking down the street, it will just feel better.
He says Paul Stewart, a men's clothing store opening up in the former Hershey's space, also helped, and the former Lowry's has been leased. The Mag Miles vacancy rate is slightly down from last year to about 26%, but when the I-Team first took a tour of the vacant store problem in October of 2021, the vacancy rate on the Mag Mile was at a lower 19%. Both Vance and Edwards say they believe the biggest challenge is getting retailers to commit to large spaces due to the popularity of online shopping. Some stores have moved into smaller spaces, going to other popular neighborhoods like the Gold Coast and Fulton Market. There are also efforts to fill large empty spaces with more experience-type venues and less shopping. The experts we talked to said crime could be a small factor, but not a driving force behind a retailer deciding to open up in the Loop or Mag Mile.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.